Hey guys, Michael Furlonger here for Real Life at 180 Degrees. We're talking about marriage here. In the last video we're putting the base of Esau and Jacob and in respect to marriage. So to recap, Esau has no regard for his birthright as the older, and he marries two Hittite women, which grieves his parents. The reason why these Hittite women are grieved to the parents is because they're from the land of Canaan, who do not serve the same God as they do, as Isaac does, as his father Abraham does. Genesis 28, starting verse 1 actually, says, "Do not marry a Canaanite woman. Go at once to Paddan Aram, to the house of your mother's father Bethuel. Take a wife for yourself there." So this is a huge blessing that Esau didn't even know about, didn't receive. So there's so much about Jacob's journey, but we're not going to go into that. We're just going to stay focused on marriage. Esau married two women of a land their family didn't know, a culture they didn't know or approve of. Jacob is told, "Go to your mother's people. They do what we do." So remember how in Genesis 3, God says to Eve, "Your desire will be for your husband," and I asked what were her desires for before. I believe that this is kind of tying the two together. So Jacob takes his father's advice, flees to Laban, Rebekah's brother, and ends up working for 14 years to marry two sisters, Leah the older and Rachel the younger. At first he's promised Rachel, he says, "I'll work for 7 years for your youngest daughter Rachel." But due to their culture, he's deceived and he ends up married to Leah, the older sister. So he works another 7 years for Rachel. So that's a total of 14 years. And it sure makes us rethink our culture's view of the one, as we marry and divorce based strictly on emotion. You better think there were times when he's like, "I don't want to do this anymore." If you read on, Rachel and Leah would be the mothers of the forefathers of the country of Israel. They would end up in the land of Egypt, and it would be 400 years until they are brought out of Egypt back to the land of Canaan. They would take over, and it would become the land of Israel. So while we continue on the importance and complexity of marriage, the question isn't, does my wife or does my husband arouse me sexually as others do? It should be, does my wife desire the same things as I do in respect to the glory of God? Or will my husband lead me respectfully to the glory of God? Alright, so that's me. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think. I'll talk to you later, alright? Bye now.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together.